Yes. So look, guys, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm causing another cause in the world that will have other effects. Now I'm live streaming on there and I'm talking to you. And by talking to you guys and teaching you and discussing these strategies, it's also a high leverage activity for the business to make more money. Making money is about providing value to the market, and that's how you get the money. And people that don't have money, they don't understand that. People that don't know how to make money, that's something they don't understand. They don't understand that they need to give in order to receive. They just want to take and take and take. And that's the first lesson of today's lesson on making money online. It's about focusing on giving value to the market. So you guys are doing reposting content, you posting content on social media sites. So what does that look like in terms of providing value to the market? That looks, first of all, like being a consistent source of content. So your viewers can come back every day and they see you there and they see your account and they're excited to watch the stuff. The next thing is that the content has value. So we are educational companies. So we like do a lot of talking videos or motivational videos, all those kind of self-development related. So we stay in our lane of self-development, habits, pickup, business, and the upward spiral of excellence. The next thing is to learn how to do better at making the captions for the Instagram posts. And one of the things that we should do, and I think Keston, where's Keston? Jordan, can you message Keston to come on the thing? Can you message every? Oh, that's you. Oh, you and Jordan. Yeah. Robin, can you message everyone else in the group and tell them to come to this meeting, to this class? Okay, so let's go back to it. So, did you make that guide, Keston? You can use ChatGPT or Gemini and say, make me a guide. Do it now while we're on the call. Write this in Gemini. Go www.gemini.com and write in it, make me a guide on how to make prompts on Gemini to make Instagram posts for promoting coaching services and digital marketing, whatever. And then it's not only coaching services, because we have another method that we're going to teach you guys today about how to make money on the internet. And this one is great because you can make like $20,000 in one transaction. And it involves real estate. It involves posting content about real estate. And we have the whole framework for you guys. We're putting it in the file for the educational materials, but it's you post content about luxury real estate. We market it and find people that are interested, leads. We transfer them over to the developers, to the estate agents and whatever, and we work with them. So we provide value to them by finding them leads. And how do we find them leads? We create great videos. We have a whole strategy of finding the potential buyers. We work with people and we'll share that all. I don't want to share it right now because we're on the live stream and there's actually 7 people on there. What's happening, guys? So for those of you that just joined, I'm teaching my group of how to make money online. We do daily lessons and yeah, people are making money. It's a new thing. And I'm doing it for my friends in South Africa. And you guys are also welcome as well. Add me on Instagram and you can join us. We do these calls. We have WhatsApp groups. And what these guys are doing is like they repost my content for self-development, for pickup, for fitness, for whatever, the upward spiral. And they get leads. We send them to the landing page. They get leads and they get commission on each sale. And they get $900 on a sale. And now we're discussing another method of making money. And I want you guys to set up these accounts today and all the people on the call to set up these accounts and call it like luxury property Thailand, luxury property Phuket, something like that, with Phuket property, with Phuket and property in the name, because we're going to focus on this region, this island. It's a brilliant island for investment, actually. If you look at one of my latest posts, you'll see I did a thing and it has all the statistics of the growth of the investment over the years. And Thailand is one of the best places actually for yield. If you get a place in London or something, your yield is much, much smaller than if you get it in Thailand. And I would also say I would much rather live in Thailand than London. I've been to both. Hey, Kolani, how you, brother? You good? I'm good, bro. Yeah, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah. Okay. So we're talking about this thing, and you can also do it, Kolani. We'll send you the Google Drive link today with all the files of these luxury places. We've been to several of them already, and we got very nice videos. And then you just cut small sections of the video that look nice. We'll also actually provide the clips to you cut, but we'll give them to you raw as well, so you can start off so Kirsten and them can start off and take specific portions, but you just take like short clips of the properties with, and they look very smooth. Our clips, they're professionally done. And then you take short clips, you put a nice description using ChatGPT or Gemini with the prompts. Kirsten is going to make that guide and he's going to send it the link to the group. You must, do you know how to put it into Google Drive, Kirsten? I got it now on ChatGPT. So must I like copy it and add it onto the file? I don't know. Okay, it's fine. Robin, can just send Robin a link to it, and then Robin just like take screenshots and make a guide on how to upload something to Google Drive because that's an important skill. You know, guys, this thing what we're doing with the make money online, this is about also education. You know, this we do these lessons every day. We talk about business and talk about these things. And what I want you to understand about achieving your goals is that the beginning is by far, without a shadow of a doubt, the hardest because your skills are low. You don't have many different skills. And doing something when you don't have the skills is very challenging. I remember when I started editing videos, I'd go on there, I'd get anxiety. I'd be like sitting there, didn't know how to do like the most simplest things, and that's what stops people. So the solution for that is education. You know, the upward spiral of excellence, the USOE is an educational company. That's why we have the children's programs in the different countries, and that's why we offer a range of self-development programs, because this is about education, about principles, and about understanding how reality works in a way that makes us more effective. Stephen Covey talks about that in the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. We need to make our paradigms of reality, our maps of reality more accurate, and then we will be at much higher levels of performance. And an accurate representation of reality looks like a search for mastery of habits and mastery of mindset. And that's only going to happen with learning about principles and and learning to control our focus. I'm going to show you guys something else. Let me see this live stream. There's some people here. There's 3 of you guys. Nice to see you guys. So let me show you this. This is a pen from New York City, and that's pretty cool. But I want to show you guys the strategic journal. Where is this fucking thing? I don't know where it is. Hmm. This is the one I'm editing. Okay, I'll show it to you another time. But basically, what it has is it has 15-minute. That is 15-minute. I'll actually find it on my screen and show you. Oh, I won't show you now. I'll show you on a video soon, but it's got 15-minute blocks in it, and it's got 18 of them. And then what we're doing is we're training ourselves to focus on one task at a time for 15 minutes or more. Sometimes I group them, but at least 18 a day. And then you do the journal practice. You say, okay, these are the things I need to do. I need to make videos and this and this and this. And then from that plan that you have of all the stuff you need to do, then you start dividing it into those 15-minute sections. That's how people like Elon Musk actually operate their time. You know, I heard that Elon Musk's schedule is like down to every 5 or 10 minutes. He knows what he's doing like that. And that's self-development. It's about expanding on your mindset, seeing, okay, I can do this. That's why in the journal it says ideas to improve what I do and projects and different things. So you get an overview. And then once you have that overview, boom, you put it into the 15-minute blocks. So the upward spiral of excellence is about consistency over long periods of time. That's the whole thing. That's the foundation of it. But when you go through that consistency and you're journaling and you're doing it every day, you become much more proficient in it. And the journaling is the key of all of it, because the journaling is actually taking information from your mind and getting a much clearer perspective on life, 100 times clearer than someone that doesn't. Most of these people we're competing with, they wake up and they sit on their phone and they read notifications and that. How the fuck can they compete with us if we wake up and we journal for 15 minutes and we write down a whole shitload of information? Because maybe in 15 minutes, you guys can't do that much yet, but in 15 minutes, I can do almost a whole A4 page, and I can make plans for so many things. That's why I've got so many different companies. I've got like 5 different companies now. And it's so easy for me to do them. And I wouldn't say easy, but it is actually easy because I know what to do. I know how to speak on the camera. I know how to manage the team. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. Copywriting. And what I want to say to you guys is one of the shortcuts to your success is artificial intelligence. You know that. Like, you must be using it every single day for your descriptions on your videos. Kolani, you just need to learn how to tell this thing what to do. You say to it, I make an Instagram post. I want to bring clients to my website. It's about a guy that struggles with getting women. We'll give you the framework. He struggles with getting women. It's called uh, problem agitation solution framework. Kolani, it's called agitation solution framework, but we'll put that in the prompts. Robin, will you make some prompt templates and I'll send some to you that we'll give to the guys? And then you have to just say the context of the video to the AI. You have to say, this is like, I did one today and I said, I did last night, we had a sponsored fighter and I gave all the details and I said, we want to talk about this and talk about this and tell them they can get the free tools at the end, a whole long prompt. I'll send it to you guys to study. And you must see the copywriting this thing does. It's amazing when you prompt it properly. And that's the thing, Kolani and everybody here, to learn copywriting is a very long time. It took me like 2 years to become like semi-decent at it, and I'm still not even good. And when you use AI and you prompt it properly, your copywriting is like unbelievable. I read what it says, I'm like shocked. And I look at what I was going to say and I'm like, fucking hell, I'm an idiot compared to this thing. But that's the whole point, that we're using it for our advantage. You know, I took some images from a book that I wrote 2 years ago, the second Upward Spiral of Excellence book. Shit, it's already 2 years. I took images from it, and I just like put them into the AI, and I said, like, make this look futuristic and all that. And then it did that, and it's like unbelievable what it did. And we're using it to try to take the best self-development books and turn them into children's books and adults books as well. You know, like one of the books that we're doing a lot of work with is the seven habits of highly effective people. That's what the whole program is based on. But um the other book we're using a lot is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It's one of the best books about social dynamics ever written. You know, I'm a coach of social skills, and that book is the best of the best. And it's an old book, and it's about how to like interact with people in all kinds of ways, in business settings, in personal settings, friendships, strangers, everything. And they're powerful principles. So we take that book, then we use a very sophisticated artificial intelligence prompt to extract all the core principles and apply it to different situations, like parents influencing and winning over children. That's one of them. Another one is children winning over and influencing each other positively and engaging in each other in a positive way. And our gap in this whole situation here with the USOE company, that particular company, is the fact that the modern educational system is antiquated. It's old news, it's shit, and it's failing kids everywhere. I wouldn't say failing. There are stuff what we teach with the habits, and that is much more important than a lot of the stuff that's being taught. And you know what shows me how dysfunctional people are is when I show them habit trackers. I show them, oh, you want to change your life. This is how you do it. You go to gym, you do this, and you do this, and every day you do it. And suddenly they don't want it. And this just proves to me the fact that people have no courage. Most people have no courage because they're not sure they'll win. So they don't even try. But the craziest thing is that if you do like what we're doing and you track your habits every day and you are committed, it will be messy in the beginning. Definitely. Excellence doesn't look like excellence in the beginning. You better believe that. It looks like failure. But you go through that 3 months tracking your habits, fucking doing what we're doing here. You will be on a different level. And when you get to this next level, when you break through the initial phase, then you have more skills, you have more money, you have more self-confidence, all these things. And those are factors which contribute to reduced friction and increased momentum. Like a person like me, right? I've been approaching every day for a long time. You think that it's hard for me to go out and go say hello to a woman? It's easy. I don't even think about it, just do it. And that's the power of this, because at this point, my social skills have advanced, my confidence has advanced, all different things have advanced. So now to do that thing is easier. And that's where I want to get you guys within the business. That's why we're doing the courses with you. Robin, do all the guys have courses? Does Kolani have? Does Lunga have? Does Keston, does Jordan, do all the rest of the people have courses that you've assigned them and have you put them in a spreadsheet to track their progress? Yeah, because being in this group is a privilege. And if you guys don't do your educational materials, you don't work, you will be kicked out of here. We don't charge for this group. And normally people, they don't appreciate what they don't pay for. But I don't allow people around me that fuck around, because this life, it's like a hunt and we are like lions. So you guys are on a team with me. You know, we working together and trying to produce more success in business. And then we working together, right? But in this world, you'll encounter many people. They'll come when you have the kill and you have the animal to eat it. You've succeeded. They will come to eat. They're hyenas. They come to eat. But when it's time for the hunt, they don't hunt. And if you don't hunt, if you think you are my team and I see you fucking around, you're not learning, you're not working, you will be kicked out of this group so quickly you don't even know. I don't give a shit who you are. You my friend, whatever. And if you claim to be my friend, then you better be working hard, because I'm working hard so that I can be a useful friend to you. What friend am I to you if I don't work hard? Let me ask you that. Am I of any use to you at all? Nothing. And that's why people like me, because I'm reliable. That's the secret of being good with women as well. Women don't want to be with a guy who's a little baby that can't work hard, they can't train, adult child. You want to be that, walking around. And then you think if you live like that, the thing about that lifestyle of low discipline is that it translates into your vibrational frequency. The actions you take are fundamentally linked with the vibrational frequencies you experience. So, like shame, guilt, apathy, resentment. And then the other ones is like peace of mind, happiness, confidence. There's the higher states and the lower states. I'll even show you a diagram. Let me share my screen. I'll show you this, and it's important because these people that don't have good habits, they don't have confidence. Confidence comes from habits, right? And and then they just enter a downward spiral. Here it is. Let me show the guys on the live stream. There's zero fucking people. Can you believe it? But someone might watch it after. But these idiots don't like self development. So we're going to go all the way. You know that? It offends me that people don't respect fucking self development. Bunch of fools. And then they sit there and they complain about their life, and they'll watch a TikTok video of some kid telling them what to do and think they're making progress. You know, they secure themselves. Oh, I feel motivated, so maybe everything will be okay. If your habits are shit, everything's going to not be okay. It's going to be terrible, my man. So look, this is the this is the vibrational frequency and habits relationship chart, right? And over here is the USOE habits. It's journal, exercise, eat healthy, meditate, business, focused work sessions, cold approach, prayer, and gratitude. We need to fix these images a little bit, but these things were fucking hard to make. And then the bottom ones are there. So scrolling, drifting, wasting time. And if you spend your time here, Papa, you better believe you're going to feel like that. You see that? You're going to feel like a fucking piece of shit. You want to feel like that? I don't want to. I want to feel like this. So I do this, and then bang, I feel like that. And then because I feel like that, I do this better. You see that? It's an upward spiral. It's a fucking beautiful thing. Look at this shit. And then the people, bro. I'll share this. And then there's 300 views and no likes. So now I'm going to become a billionaire. And we're going to show them the last number, eh? And you guys are going to help me. And I'm going to help you. Fucking cunts, man. You know that. They pretend like they're your friends. You must be careful of that. People pretend they're your friends and then they come in your life. And then what do? Lunga, tell us what they do when they come in your life and they pretend to be your friend. What do they do to us after that, bro? These, yeah,
Take.
yeah, just take it.
To anyone.
Exactly. And this week, bro, Robin has got the shirts for print. I don't know if she has them yet. We'll ask her, but we also need to give you guys journals. We're going to do this on Monday. And we're also going to make a big banner for Make Money Online and the educational stuff, for the free stuff. And then you and Lunga will meet up, Kolani, and you'll go and you'll recruit people.
Okay.
You know what I was also thinking about? A good idea. What if we took like 3,000 rand and we made like a lot of food, and or like 2,000 whatever, and we made a lot of food and we went to a place where there's a lot of young people, and we just we gave them like the books to start like selling online and working with us, and we'll make prizes for them and then we just make a little event and we just like feed them all. Maybe we can even put like 5 or 10,000 rand and we put some banners up and we feed them and we give them the books, and you can make some speeches. I can come on a video call, but I won't be sitting in my bed like this. I can come on a video call and we can inspire them. They can come on the program. We'll get them on the free program. And then I want to also buy a farm early next year, or like even this year, maybe if we find it. And I want to have a place for all the guys to live, because you know what? There's so many fucking extremely talented guys that they live in the wrong environment, eh, Lunga? And if we can get them in a place where there's discipline and order and food and everything, opportunity, we can make a huge difference, man.